So those are my stories. I encourage you, if you're not involved, get involved. If you are involved, get more involved. Use the wand. This is a freight train coming, and we're either going to be on the tracks or you're going to be on the train. And you want to be on the expert side of things. When people are coming up and asking if you know about this, you want to say, oh, yeah, I know all about it. You don't want a patient bringing it to you and say, hey, doc, this thing got rid of my pain. Meanwhile, their neighbor gave it to them and you didn't know anything about it. So if you're on this call, you're in the right spot. Learn about it, do your due diligence, but just start jumping in, and you'll be amazed at the results. So I'll pass it over now. I know Dr. Katinka is on the phone, and Dr. Katinka is, again, a colleague of ours and has an awesome practice out in the wonderful state of Arkansas. And, Kat, you on the phone?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, you can. Go for it.
All right. Again, making fun of Arkansas. So, Dr. Pascal told me about the wand, and I'm forever indebted to him. I received it, and it was on my desk for a few days. It's hard to implement something new. And then my dad's a chiropractor, so he has a patient who had a herniated disc, pretty severely so on MRI. And, I mean, we've done everything we know how to on her, and, pretty sure it was going to heal, but it was taking a long time. And she would sleep 2 hours a night at a time, take 3 hours to go back to sleep. Her pain on the pain scale was about a 9 out of 10, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use this, and didn't really know how to use it, but did anyway, and had no expectation as to the results. And right away she told me she had very intense needles and pin sensations in her feet. And then her pain went down to a 2 on the pain scale, first time in a year. That was, that was it. I was hooked. And just went into it. I had another patient who is severely allergic to everything. You talk about the bubble boy. She was the bubble girl. And she literally, when exposed to celery or pork, would start wheezing and have an asthma attack to the point of not being able to breathe, and then became allergic to her inhaler. Her allergist here referred her to the University of Virginia. They sent her a letter and said, we're so sorry, we don't know how to help you. She was down to chicken broth, and they basically told her that she was probably not going to make it much longer because she was deficient, severely deficient, vitamin deficient, mineral deficient, and she would have this life-threatening asthma attack. So I gave her the wand, originally really for a low back problem, but then we started using it whenever she had an asthma attack. One night in the middle of the night, she woke up and could not breathe. That's normally where they would call 911 and take her to the emergency room. But her husband, out of sheer desperation and panic, grabbed the wand and just used Dr. Pascal's protocol to wand her. And within 5 minutes, she was breathing completely normally. And now she only uses the wand. We've overcome a lot of the allergies, but that was just a life-saving thing for her. So I'm thinking, even if people with asthma pumps knew about this, how amazing would that be? Because we all know how dangerous those are. The story closest to